People who don't know about what's going on and are wondering if this is an archive or something. Yeah, I'm rendering the last episode of Pix1 Generations Adventures right now, so that's what's taking up like 70... Oh no, sorry, I'm about 70%, it's not 70%. That's how much percentage has been uploaded after 6 hours. No, it's actually taking up 44% of my CPU. Oh wait, no, that's Streamlabs, 37% of my CPU. Needless to say, I'm running on very low juice at the moment. Computer-wise, anyway. As for me, I've got my cashews and my milk, and this is the salted cashews, they're the good ones. So yeah. I, for one, am at least running well on supplies. Oh, look at that. My Hero Academia down there. Can't get enough of that series now, can I? How fitting. Okay, oh, trying to move the box. Oh, doesn't let me do that. Well, I guess this is a good proportionate dimensions as ever. If I just do... Nah, keep it like this. If I miss something in this corner here where the Streamlux is in the way, then you all know why. Let's try this. Weekend friends, I don't have much to say about this at the beginning of this video, other than the fact that I skipped it during the What If Aphmau met FC early. I think that was because the setup with Lawrence and stuff didn't actually happen for me, so yeah, something like that. I don't know. Let's see what it was that I missed out. I waited for it to load a little bit first.
I don't see why we have to attend an assembly right now. It's almost time to go home.
The teacher said the principal wanted to have a few words with the students to congratulate them on a successful first week.
Couldn't he just congratulate us by letting us go home early?
Nah, that'd be too easy, obviously.
Yeah, it would be too easy and too intuitive. You know, you wouldn't have had an assembly about this after the first week was over. No, you have it during the first week and at the end of school time instead of before, when most assemblies take place.
So, you never did tell me why you weren't in gym class. Did something happen?
I got really sick. Suddenly.
You see, I was caught for saying something wrong in gym class by the witchcraft teacher. Lord knows how that works.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Why would I lie about that?
Wow, you know you didn't have to be so angry. Oh, I get it. Sorry, that's girl stuff, my bad.
What? No, not Travis. Just forget.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't complain too much, can you? Because in Faculty University, that was an actual reference that was made. Oh no, sorry, on graduation days it was made. Yeah. I remember recording my reaction to that and not releasing it on time. That was interesting.
Get it.
Well, look, whatever happened, just let me know if I can help next time, okay?
Sure. Thanks, Travis.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you mind if I gave you my phone number?
Oh. Sure.
Since it's the weekend, and if you wanted to talk about anything, well, you could text me or something. Call me. I don't
With
know.
a boy? Nah, be gone, foul spirit.
Thanks.
Okay. Aphmau, why? What is... Was that a reference to somebody? What is with this kid's face? Come on. Come on, why? And by the way, if it seems like I'm rushing through this, not having much commentary, well, A, I don't really have that much to say right now, and B, I want to give the Vegas thing as much time as possible. This is probably going to be the shortest stream on record, so you know, just for anyone who's in the chat right now, which seem to be just Blue and Emily, so yeah. The other 3 people can talk as well. I will read out chats. That's something I will do regardless. Okay, we got our first interesting tracking shots, which I think must have been done with CMD cam, I imagine. someone's now going to say, oh, it's Blockbuster because CMD Cam didn't have that function until, I don't know, April 2017. I don't care. It's a tracking shot. It works. The whole crowd, and there's just that one guy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What is with that? What's with this?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, students, and congratulations on completing your first week. Truly a remarkable feat. I have no doubt that all of you have been hard at work, acclimating yourselves to the year ahead. So many new things to learn. Which reminds me, Miss Hyria has informed me that all potions brewed in the alchemy class are...
If you're wondering why he's walking into Hyria like that, that's a thing that Chad did a lot during Minecraft Diaries. But usually he does that to the person that he's talking to, not the person he's talking about. And I realize that the image that I paused it on right now looks like they're kissing. We'll just pretend that's not happening then. Mr. Gavin knows what
not
he's
to
saying.
be taken
And he's
from
horrified.
class. Correct, Miss Hyria? Ah, a fine start to an exciting new year. Now then, that ought to cover my quota for principally things for the day. I'm off to make a new scientific discovery. Good day, children.
And that was the shortest assembly ever on record. Like, back me up, people. School assemblies are not this short, usually. Not whole school ones, anyway. And, Blue says, OMG, imagine doing Ghost just running in and... What? As in, like, Ghost just floats in from above or something? Like, Ghost is the principal of the school. Is that what you mean? Or doing Ghost is something else? I have no idea what you mean. Oh, doing that and punching someone out of excitement and leaving like... Yeah. Again, very classic Chad, but that would... we never explored his character further than that in Phoenix Jump High. He was the principal for an entire year, and I think that was his one appearance or something. Then Principal Layla comes in and has much more of a character to her, but... Yeah, what happened to Principal Chad? Come on.
Well, that speech was... Yeah. Anyway, you walk home, right? My dad's going to pick me up today, so if you wanted to ride home, I'm sure he'd give you a lift.
Oh, imagine if you met Travis's dad right here. What would that have done to the timeline? I wonder.
No thanks. My mom's coming to pick me up today.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, just been like, beep beep, come on Travis, get in. Oh, who's this friend of yours? She's a very interesting aura, almost like I felt it before. Okay, I'm back now. I'm back on track. Back on track now, so I've got to do the Levi drink first of all, and also, hi William. There we go. Good grief, yeah. Here we go with this again, too.
Well, you got my number, so text me if you want, okay?
I will, and same to you. Text me whenever you want.
Aphmau, vámonos, get your butt over here. Wait,
Don't think by using Spanish you can get in my good book, Silvana. Not gonna work.
is that a boy?
Mom! Stop yelling and honking the horn!
Hey, you with the...
Yeah, let my friend experiment in their own time. Imagine if she played that argument.
White hair, don't get any ideas with my daughter. Remember, you marry into this family, you have to deal with me.
Oh, my Irene, your
Yeah, Aaron's braver than most having to deal with her, I will say that much.
mom is so embarrassing.
I know, right?
Yeah, and come on. Everyone knows you can't marry someone you just met. Or are we actually sticking to the actual universe timeline and Frozen isn't out yet? Is that a thing now? Just asking. And Emily says Traviska. That's never going to go away, is it? We're just going to be like seasons into this and we're still making Traviska jokes. That's going to happen.
Miss, I'm just Aphmau's not alone buddy.
Oh, well, if that were the case, why did you just say so?
You didn't let him talk. I was surprised, Savannah. I never let anyone talk. Boo.
All right, then it was nice to meet you. Come on, Aphmau, let's get
No, it
going.
wasn't. The feeling's not mutual.
See you later, Travis.
See ya.
Huh? Lawrence.
When a mother speaks Spanish, I get scared. Well, I gotta go by. I partially grew up in Spain, so I know my fair share about Spanish mothers. So yeah. I'm not saying that for mine. In fact, in fact, she was the exception to that usually. Although she did practice Spanish with me and my brother particularly. So yeah, it wasn't a scary experience, quite honestly. Sometimes it was actually downright hilarious, much like my dad. Not their fault.
Hi. He's texting me? What the?
What? He's texting me? The person who gave me his number is texting me? Although that's raised a question. He gave her his number, yet they have no text history before. So how on earth did he start texting first? That's my question. Unless I don't know, Microsoft Futurama has that option where if you add someone to the contacts, you instantly have that shared. Which, to be fair, is actually would be really convenient to have in real life. But no, apparently they haven't thought to do that for SMS or whatever.
Hey, you free to hang out today? Hang out?
As in, you and me walk on two legs? Remember that from last episode? The book there, study hard. Aphmau, no boys. You must study hard. Also, what kind of discount wolf plush is that? Sun-bleached monstrosity. Get out of here. Bring in the real wolf already.
He's asking me to... I was thinking we could chill at the park down the street from your place. What? How does he... How did you know about the park? I mean...
No, how do you know about the... I mean, I was about to say how do you know about her place, but then he walked her back, so of course he knows where she lives. Anyway, yeah.
I can't believe he's texting me! I live nearby, remember? Well, if you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah, we never actually got to see Lawrence's house. We got to see Gareth, but there was never an equivalent episode with Lawrence. Interesting.
Wait, what? No! No! I don't mind at all. Actually, that sounds a little needy.
No, it doesn't. It sounds more soon or anything. Like, I don't mind. It's not like I enjoy it or anything. It doesn't sound needy at all.
I love to. Would it just be us alone? This is so weird.
I'm sorry, Aphmau, you forgot the winky face. You have no idea how to flood over text.
That's so exciting! Another friend of mine is going to stop by too, but we can be alone for a bit to talk.
Another friend of mine, who you definitely have not met and seen me with, therefore making it very strange as to why you would conceal the fact that his name. No, definitely not. That's not a thing that's going to happen at all.
Okay. Cool. I have to ask my mom first.
Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, can I help out with the boy in the park?
Oh, I'm headed there now.
I love how her desktop image is a cat, but she has no apps at all. Like, imagine that the start menu is, like, down there, blocked by the phone, but there's nothing on her desktop. Did she just get that laptop? She read too many fan fictions and just decided to proceed to burn her laptop on command. I had to get a new one.
Now. I can't believe he's... Okay, calm down. He...
In fact, speaking of that, her phone seemed cracked too. Like, look at this. Look. There's like missing texture there, or it's transparent or something. A chunk of the phone is missing. What is up with that?
He wants to speak with me? Alone?
I mean, it seems like it's fixed there, but I don't know. Could it be blocked by the corner again? I'm not sure.
What does he have planned? A hot guy like that talking to a potato like me?
It's only been 2 episodes, and she's already calling herself a potato. Brilliant. You know, own that nickname, Aphmau. You got the right idea.
I mean... I'm not a potato. Huh? But
Yes, you are.
honestly, I guess what those girls said stuck with me more than anything. No! I need to forget about them. Let's go see if Mom will let me go. Mom?
Don't you forget about me, freshman.
Hey, Mom!
Yes, sweetheart?
May I go to the park to hang out with a friend?
A boyfriend?
Maybe.
Hey, Aphmau.
Hey, look, at least she can tease her. You know, that's something at the very least.
Fine, you can go. Only if you promise to tell me everything that happened if I ask you.
Of course I will, Mom. You know you can trust me.
Oh yeah, well first of all, I ran into like a band of hooligans. That's this episode. He runs into the Shadow Knights in this episode. That's gonna be interesting. I can imagine Sylvana like walking up to the school and like raging at the principal to try and get like the parents of the Shadow Knights in or something. Which would have solved a lot of problems actually if that had happened, but no.
You know I trust you. I just don't
No, you
trust
don't.
other people.
Don't lie, Sylvana. You clearly do not trust her. It's the thing that a lot of parents say, including my own sometimes. It's like, oh, it's not because of lack of trust. It's because, you know, we don't want you to make a mistake or something, or, you know, or we think you'll make like the wrong decision or something. That's the same thing. That's the same thing as not trusting someone. You're just wording it differently and trying to pass it off as something else. And the weird thing is when you call them out on it, they just say the same thing again. They repeat the same thing. So we had a complete stalemate for ages.
Not only that, but the thought of my baby dating is just... Ay, Dios mío, Tita Pa.
Wait, what was that?
Ay, Dios mío, Tita Pa.
Wait, was that like Dios mío de. You know what? Let's turn on the closed captions. See what Sylvana said. Okay.
Ay, Dios mío, Tita Pa.
Oh, there's no subtitles for that bit, so we just get to them. All right, fine. Dios mío de blah 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 blah. Translation: My God. De blah blah blah.
Mom, I'll be fine.
Okay, just no kissing or anything. I swear.
Kissing is gross, Mom. Ew. Only mommy kisses are best kisses.
Ah, spoken like a true cult victim.
That's my girl. Have fun and be safe.
Can you... Like, come on. That is cult dialogue right there. Just recontextualize that and go, kisses are gross. Only mommy kisses are good. I need, like, suspense music playing over that, but I can't... I'm not going to mess around my stream settings anymore.
Remember to be back at 9.
I will. Man, it's been ages since I've been here. I mean, the last time I came here was when I was a little kid. Wow. Hey. Do you always have to sneak up behind me?
I was literally about to say that. He always appears from behind. That's probably more convenient for them to, like, block and stage, but my goodness, Lawrence is making a habit out of that.
Sorry. I've always had this habit of doing that.
There you go.
Well, maybe you could give me some warning next time?
Yeah, people always say that when you, like, sneak up behind them. Like, I tend to be, like, a quiet person sometimes, so I've ended up, like, sneaking up behind people by accident sometimes, because, I don't know, I just don't make that much noise when I tread unless I'm going really fast. But yeah. Oh, wow, everyone just left now. No one liked my cult impression, it seems. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, yeah. You're not able to, like, give people warning because you don't realize when it's happening, basically. So, it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm behind you, I'm walking up towards you, I'm continuing to walk. Doesn't work like that.
I did. I said hey. Right. Hey, don't get all blushy around me like that. I was enjoying your confident side.
When? When she had her back turned to you? What are you talking about?
Me? Confident? That isn't exactly the word I would use to describe myself.
Nor me, for that matter. When has she been confident so far in this exchange?
Just give yourself some time. I won't bite. Unless you want me to.
Oh god, I'm gonna have... I'm gonna have to play that clip back and see what Emma and Quasi's reaction is. I would send it to them on Discord like right now, but again, I don't want to open up anything else. Because look, I started off at 76%, and it's still 77%. Look at all that progress. Almost the exact same frame. Ah, good lord. Okay.
So,
Oh, wait, you can't see that, can you? Because I'm on single window, whatever.
you new to town? Kinda. I used to live here when I was a kid, and then my family moved. Strange. You don't have any friends from back when? Or are you just taking this weekend off from them to see me? I didn't even think you would actually reach out to me. I wouldn't wait around for you to call when I wasn't expecting it. That's kind of refreshing to know.
Yeah, I know. The more the more like the more casual you are around people, around guys, the more they end up getting interested in you because you know it's not like you're just fawning over them, basically.
But I don't have any friends here. I mean, I did once, but I was honestly too little to remember them. Didn't keep up with them either, so they could honestly be anywhere. I see. Well then, I'll be your friend. What? Yeah. I mean, if you'll be mine, that is.
I'd say you guys are friends at this point, like already. Like, come on. I mean, people like they say like, oh yeah, no, we have to like confirm that we are friends or something. But nah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to be like General Thade in like the Nostalgia Critics review of Planet of the Apes and go, we are friends because I verbally confirmed that we are friends. We are friends, right? Yes, we're friends. We are friends. That's a very specific reference, but guess what? No one's here, so no one can complain.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I kind of just want to get to know you more.
Can you imagine that chat again, but just like in normal speech, like if he had proximity chat on or something, and he was like, I mean, I kind of want to get to know you. And also, I want to get to know more if you'd like to get to know me by walking away. Yeah, great. What a great idea, Lawrence. Just because he follows you in class doesn't mean she'll follow you again.
and I'd like for you to get to know me. Huh? What do you mean? What I'm trying to say is, I'm really interested in you as a... Gross. Huh?
Interrupted Confessions, one of Emmy Richu's least favorites anime trips, and one of mine, I must say.
Huh? What? Good to see you around this park again, Lawrence.
Right after I said gross. My insults make sense.
Jean. Trying to be forward there, eh? Who are you?
Which I could hear from all the way over in this distance. You know, not being a werewolf, of course, I have perfect hearing.
What do you want, Jean? Jeez, we just wanted to say hi, Lawrence. Gosh.
No, you didn't. You're all the way over there on your phone. What are you talking about? Sasha, come on. None of you are making sense right now. This is the first exchange with the Shadow Knights, and this is what we get.
Rude. Who are these guys?
Also, I will say, you know, she has the same problem as Aiden in this situation. This music does not match, the happy-go-lucky standard background track that Aphmau uses sometimes doesn't really work here as a oh no, these guys are bad news, let's get away from them, danger, danger kind of track, does it? The same thing I'll say about Fallen Angel sometimes, or anything for that matter really, most gacha stuff actually, but I'll say it here again.
Haven't even properly introduced us to her, eh?
Eh?
I'd rather not introduce her to you guys at all. Fine then. I'll be a gentleman and do it myself. Huh? Hello there. My name is Jean. I'm the leader of the Shadow Knights. Shadow Knights? It's our group. If you want to know more, you could always join us.
Okay, so here's the thing. I guess that he's trying to say that he wants Aphmau to join right now to spite Lawrence, but we don't realize that yet. Because otherwise, that invite also makes no sense. Because, Zane, who arguably fits, way more with the Shadow Knights than most people in Phoenix Drop High will ever do, gets called a poser and is constantly rejected from the group. But in this instance, when Jean just sort of goes to advertise to a random person, it's like, oh, well, no, I guess not. And the fact that she rejects them is then the reason that he then tries to go after them again. There seems to be a recurring pattern, actually. You reject something that guys clearly want or they want from you, and then suddenly they want it more, something like that. I don't know. Strange how that applies to both the romance and to the Shadow Knights, actually. But yeah, in this instance, I think it is just to spite Lawrence. Otherwise, he really should not be making this offer.
Huh? Enough, Jean. Leave her alone. In any case, if you're interested in having some close friends, you might want to check us out. We hang out, talk about things, and sometimes do our group activities. We usually hang at this park, so feel free to stop by. Well, thank you. Maybe I will stop by.
This feels like a dating sim. Can you imagine this? Like, option 1, go to park. You meet the Shadow Knights there, or something like that.
No! Lawrence used to be in our group, but he wasn't hardcore enough. What?
Oh, well, you're not hardcore. No, you're not hardcore. Unless you live hardcore. Unless you live hardcore.
Aphmau, we should just walk away. A guy who just walks away from his problems? I wouldn't want to be with someone like that.
Well, glad to know that you acknowledge the fact that you're a problem, Xenix. That's really helpful to the cause right now.
So true, Xenix. What? Come on, Aphmau. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Used to be cool, Lawrence. What? Lawrence? that about? That's just Gene and his gang. Gene? Wait,
Yeah, he said his
Dante's
name.
older brother? You know Dante?
And obviously mentions this to him, but not to Gene himself when he said his own name. Eh?
Kinda. In any case, Gene is the leader of this little group of mischief makers at our school. They call themselves Shadow Knights. It's real stupid. In any case, Gene and his group are bad apples. Don't get involved with them.
I see. Wait, what did he mean when he said that you used to be cool?
And what did he mean when he said that, oh, Lawrence was part of our group and he explained this directly to me in the previous scene? Tell me, what did he mean by that?
When I was a freshman, I thought their group was cool because they were always so awesome and confident.
Oh! So, when he says that you used to be in his group, you're telling me that you used to be in his group! Well then!
They're just a bunch of drama queens. Gene's not as crazy around Dante, but he's definitely influenced Dante's recent outgoing spurt.
Yeah, speaking of influence, I figured there were people that ended up with a lunch break or something and forgot what they wrote for the previous command block sequence or something. Oh, and hello, Ghost Kitty. I'm glad people are now actually, like, coming back within the last 4 minutes of video time.
I see.
Yeah, just stay away from them. It's your choice, but I highly recommend not talking to them. Hey. Hey, Garth.
It's the mysterious friend! The one that you clearly haven't met before and didn't realize that we were friends. Like, seriously, why did he say, oh, a friend of mine in that text? He knows that she knows Garth. What was that about? Oh, and Mint Ruto's here. Why is everyone joining now? What? It's like 10:09. Magical time, basically, when everyone shows up. It's fine, Kitty Cat, don't worry. Oh, sorry, Ghost Kitty Cat.
I didn't know she would have been here. Well, I did invite you first, but I knew you'd take a while. So I asked Aphmau here if she wanted to come. Wait, so you told me you'd be around here at this time so you could be alone with her?
I mean, it would have made way more sense if he were to ask her to hang out with him on a different day, say the other day of the weekend, and therefore not have you interfere with it at all in the first place. But I guess maybe not. Maybe he wants to rub it in Garth's face or something. Aphmau really gets thrown around like a prop sometimes between the guys. Somewhat concerning. You've been busy with Fortnite and all. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Was it you who quoted that pro Fortnite gamers song in a couple of streams ago? I can't remember anymore. And hello, Beanie Boy. Nice to see you again. Guess what? You picked one of the weirdly enough, one of the worst episodes I think that of Phoenix Drop High so far to have come to. I'm finding weirdly a lot of problems with this that I never actually addressed before. I want to get Rebirth Raven in Fortnite. Well, you go ahead and do that. I have no clue who that is. I'm playing Octave my next vid, says Ghost Kitty, and also I've been playing Genshin Impact. See, at least yeah. Well, I'm not just going to say that I don't know what Fortnite is. I obviously know what Fortnite is, I don't know the character. But yeah. Fair enough. That too. I think I did see one of your Genshin Impact videos, Ghost Kitty. I don't remember. Maybe.
Maybe. Hey! Well, in any case, I'm glad you could make it, Aphmau. I'm actually kind of happy about this. I've been wanting to spend some time with you.
But Lawrence is the one that is bold enough to actually ask you to anything. So, this is very convenient. Fourth-wing is my favour, of course. I have Raven, Deadpool Raven, and the Women Raven. I thought Raven was the female character in the first place, right? From Teen Titans, or is this a different Raven that they've just called Raven? I don't know. Maybe Rebirth Raven is a new thing that has only just released or something? Fortnite. It's a world that I'm familiar with, but I desperately avoid. There we go. See, knew it. Teen Titans. Actually, Genshin Impact doesn't sound like a bad idea. Also, BRB. Okay, right then.
I see. Hey, Garth. What? You know I'm interested too.
And I'm gonna say this now to her face. I guess Gareth was a bit more confident back in the day. Well, maybe I did him a discredit just there.
In any case, do you guys, want to talk for a bit? Sure. It sounds wonderful. Follow me. There's this bench.
So, you've ever thought of having a boyfriend, Aphmau?
Is that the opening conversation, or have they been there for a while?
What?
Jeez, Garth, making things pretty obvious there, aren't you?
He just said he was interested too! You can't get more obvious than that! If she's dense enough to not fall for that, to not realise that then I think she's gonna have that fly over her head, probably. Just a guess.
What? No, it is just a question.
Obvious?
Rather blunt question, don't you think?
Yeah, something that you, Lawrence, might say. I don't know.
At least I'm not afraid to ask blunt questions.
Two can play at that game.
Oh, God.
Aphmau, want to be my girlfriend?
And that was it. Also, blue spirals. There's weird enough like a Glamwit Academy thing to happen. You know, that one character that has blue eyelashes for some reason, and therefore all of the eye features around her are blue for some reason. Again, it's very weird. Yeah. I think that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to get hold of Apex and I'm going to review the next episode of Glamwit Academy. Because there have been two more, and I've been wanting to get back into that because it's one of the ones that I'm actually curious to see where it goes. It doesn't always happen with Gacha, because I can sometimes kind of see where it goes, but not with that one. Oh well, blue spirals, I suppose. At least back then, Aaron wasn't in their way. That's true. Yeah, he wasn't in their way. I mean, there was even the scene where he came out of detention with Aphmau, and obviously they avoided each other because that's what they were doing at the time, and Lawrence got to walk home with her. So yeah, actually, this is this is my first introduction again to these characters really properly. So yeah, for a while it was like, you know, the Garth versus Lawrence show almost. And fortunately enough, I hadn't seen that many animes at the time where there were two love interests, and it became a very obvious triangle. Now I think about it, that's two anime cliches that Emi Richu mentioned that she hates. I wonder if Emi Richu watched this video in particular, what she would think of it. It'd be a very bad impression, actually, all things considered.
Oh, great, you killed her.
No, it's okay. I'm fine.
See, she's fine.
Lawrence, I don't know you.
You didn't answer my question, though. Down again. Team Aaron, I'm honest in. Yes, obviously, Aaron later on became the very obvious choice for Aphmau, and that's what they went with, and that was the ship that became the predominant one for the rest of the series. Yes, I understand that. But at the same time, just where we are now, in this current moment, it is a Garth versus Lawrence debate, really, and it was never really an easy decision to make, actually, even for the people who like sided with one or the other. It was usually something that was like really, they had to really like think of like one sort of detail for them to really tip the scales in their favor. Oh well. Oh, you have a question? Yeah, go ahead and ask a question, Ghost Kitty.
That will yet, and
Hey, calm down. I was just joking.
You're acting weird, Lawrence.
By the way, PSA, never ask someone out and then say you're joking. That's a really terrible way to play with their emotions, and it just sends lots of mixed messages. That would have put me on Team Garth back in the day. I think I was a Garmau shipper at this point, because again, I watched this series first before I got to the main one, so I think that might have been it. Also, I guess the whole Romave arc before he like forced a kiss on her, and I thought that through a little bit more than I did at the time. But we'll see.
Aphmau, I was heading to the grocery store and I was wondering, wait, is that 2 boys I see you with?
I mean, she did say maybe there was going to be a boyfriend there, so you did say give her the space and whatever.
Mom, you said you trusted me!
I do! And I'm respecting your privacy by staying in my car! But I'm also asserting my authority as your parent by throwing those boys nasty looks!
And declaring my character motivations for the audience's sake.
Oh, my Irene.
Question. You said during the stream of PDH first episode that you don't like Sylvana's character or something. Like, is there a reason? Oh, yeah. You might want to rewind this one, quite honestly, because I've ripped into Sylvana a lot during this stream in particular. Like, not just this scene here. That's just me being playing haha funny boy. But no, actually, there are some like legitimate things that I do not like about Sylvana. In fact, I think I've mentioned that in the stream itself. You know, it's not just because she reminded me of my then crush's mother, but in the worst ways possible. It was the fact those worst ways existed in the first place that made it so excruciating. But also just in general, in general, her efforts are very misguided sometimes, and there's a lot of hypocrisy that goes on behind the scenes as well. I don't want to get too into this like right now because, again, I mentioned this in the stream before, and I'll probably mention it again, let's face it, because every Sylvana interaction they always say something, so don't worry, your question will be probably answered as the streams go on. Maybe not this one, though, if it stops. There we go.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so embarrassed.
Don't worry about it. My dad is the same way with my sister.
But not with you, apparently. Again, there's a whole other thing about, you know, like, about girls needing more protection from parents and stuff that I also hate, because, you know, I hate anything to do with, like, gender separations based on, like, other people's perceptions of you. So yeah, if you're gonna control one kid, control the other, especially in that situation. But yeah.
Your mom is kind of scary.
And yeah, Minruto, by the way, you've been saying you want to do an AU for Bardock for ages, so yeah, go ahead and do that. It's like, I said, more power to you. And I will read it if you send it here.
She's staring so hard, I feel it in my soul.
Mom, I'm coming to the store with you. Sorry to cut this short, guys, but I want to talk to my mom about her yelling problem.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's gonna stay for years.
No worries.
That's another thing about Sylvana, actually. She never gets better. Like, she flips the scales a bit and goes, oh yeah, no, I want grandbabies now for some reason, but her core personality stays exactly the same for several seasons, and you would not expect that in a show where the characters grow up and evolve over time.
See you at school then?
For sure.
Great. Remember, you have my number if you ever want to talk. Call me.
Gar's like, wait, you gave her your number? Lawrence!
Uh-huh. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.
How many boys do you know?
Mom, can we just drive?
Fine.
I mean, yeah, she knows more boys than she knows girls, which again would be the same thing for me, weird enough, because around that time I was starting to my core friendship groups were mostly made out of girls, and I think even to this day, actually, most of the people that I talk to on Discord are girls. There are a few exceptions that, but yeah, either that or it's a fair balance. But I think there's more girls than boys. Not really sure, which is again another reason why it just does not matter. Anyway, because when I first But watch PDH, says Ghost Kitty. I don't think I like Sylvana's character. I just like Michaela Law's voice. Also be up. Oh. You never let me respond to these things when you're actually here, do you? Well, I suppose if you do come back and rewind this, then I will just say to you, whenever I critique a character in a show, I'm not usually talking about the voice actor. Unless I specifically mention that I don't like the way they're performed, that's got nothing to do with the way they're reflected. Michaela Laws does exactly what she was asked to, and for the exact same reason that she was casted. She was the perfect choice for that character, and it works. That's not the issue. I mean, Michaela Laws as a voice actor is great. I like her. Sylvana as a character is another story. That's another thing. There are sometimes voice actors that I'm really particularly fans of, like particularly in like traditional media or something, like if a character's voiced by Tara Strong or Jim Cummings or even Mark Hamill sometimes. There's I do tend to have a little bit of unconscious bias sometimes, or if I'm aware of it, I guess it's conscious bias, but I don't let that cloud my judgment too much, basically. At least hopefully not. As a general rule, characters and VAs are separate.
But you know what? That one boy seems familiar. I can't place my finger on it.
Mom,
Is that why you stare into his soul, Sylvana?
please, you're embarrassing me.
Mija, that's my job.
I don't mind embarrassing parent, to be fair, it's just the way she goes about it. Because, good lord.
Hey, are you mad at me?
Yes.
You mad?
Don't.
I'm sorry. Wanna go to McDonald's? Meow. Okay, let's go.
Aphmau saved a lot of the Sylvana's interaction than me. The way she just embraces it. Well, there you go. Interesting enough, I'm probably going to say Weekend Friends is, thus far, my least favourite episode of Phoenix Jump High. I think there are just too many, too many, small problems that add up to a big thing. And then, of course, the big problem, of course, in general, with Sylvana, but she's in almost every episode, so we won't count that too much. But yeah, it's weird to think that the first introduction of the Shadow Knights, I was so intrigued to them at the time, that I didn't really stop to consider how that was being presented and all the things that just didn't work there. Maybe it's because back then my brain wasn't quite geared towards, analyzing every piece of media I consume, which honestly was a blessing at the time. I do wonder sometimes, if I thought of that at the time, would I still be interested in MyStreet as much as I am? Because I've analysed it to death and I still love it, so who knows, it's quite possible. And yes, you missed the rest. I by the way, Ghost Kids, you might want to rewind the stream a bit and see my response to your previous question, because I talked about Michaela Laws versus Sylvana and VAs versus their characters in the first place, just in case you're interested. And yeah, that's true, you can always make up on time next episode stream, because chances are something else is going to go horribly wrong, and I'm going to be rendering something else or something like that. Probably not, I'm not sure. We went to 79%, we increased the rendering of the video by 3%, and we've been streaming for... Doesn't say on a phone. Great. That helps. Oh, and now it's closed the chat place. Oh, great. There we are. Okay. Alright, well, I suppose last thing to do is to figure out when the next episode's going to be, and hopefully see if it's going to be better or not. Let's see, so PDH episode 6. Art Buddies, it's probably going to say something like, the first, or something like that, but, or the 31st. No, the first. Oh, the 4th! Oh, we've got a while before this comes out. I wonder why, actually. When does Love Love Paradise happen again? Let's see. Because I think that was in June or something. but just to check. Yeah, no, that's June 8th. Okay, so we do actually just wait until April 4th, I guess. We get a bit of a break. Yeah, it seems like I'll get to enjoy some sort of spring break after all. Even though I'll be doing Pixelmon during that time. Which reminds me, Pixelmon is happening today. It's because that what I'm rendering right now is that last video. And according to Vegas Pro, it should be rendered by 11:51 at night. So I'll just be done by that time. I'm just going to check it first to see if it actually doesn't corrupt like last time. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But all I know for sure is that for this will definitely carry on April 4th. Same time, same place, 5 years later. Until then, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Subscribe if you've not done so already. What's Kitty Cat's outro again? Something like helping us stray and staying pawsome and all that good stuff, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, on that note, until next time, farewell.